Hi everyone, I'm Jackie Larahair, the Tigress of the Light, and today we are going to be channeling a light language message activation and healing for you that is designed to help you to strengthen your energy field. So what we're talking about is your aura, inclusive of all the chakras, all the parts of you that need to get strengthened. And what we're going to be doing is tuning into the center of the being as well as the energy that is about 3 feet all around you. So if you stick your arm out in front of you, the edge of where your palm is reaching, that all the way around is approximately the size of your aura. So we're going to be building up that energy. And the purpose of this is to help us become stronger in knowing who we are. Now, in previous episodes, we've talked about the importance of this. And one of the key factors is when we know who we are, when we are embodying more of our energy, we know what energies are ours and what belongs to someone else. Now, someone else could be our best friend, it could be someone we pass walking down the street, it could also be an energy that's just floating through the air. It could be another spirit or just another form of consciousness that maybe wants to tag along for a while that we might not want to tag along. So this way, when we're full of ourselves, now this isn't an egotistical thing, but this is an actual metaphysical, spiritual practice to become more full of our love, of our consciousness, of our essence, then we know what's ours and what isn't. Another fantastic byproduct of this is that it also helps if you're super sensitive like I am. It helps with those sensitivities. So we don't get as overwhelmed as easily. So that means that we can go out and hang out with our friends, we can interact with the world, we can go to a psychic fair or a metaphysical show and not get completely overwhelmed by the intense energies that are coming from everywhere, right? Because what happens when we go to those psychic fairs is there's a whole bunch of psychic energy. Like, it's a lot of energy. We have crystals, we have people channeling, we have all this stuff going on, and it's totally overwhelming. And the reason is that we lose ourself in that, and we don't have a nice generator of energy that's our own energy. So we get knocked around and we get knocked off our center, and it's exhausting because we essentially lose who we are, and we have to go home to recuperate and build our energy stores back up before we can feel like we can go out and take on the world again. So those are some extreme examples, but we can, I'm sure, relate to this in even everyday life, such as going to work. You go to work and you feel great in the morning and you come home exhausted. And one of the reasons is, well, you've probably been giving your energy away and you haven't been replenishing throughout the day. So of course, one really good way to do this just on your own without this light language is to breathe in, inhale that earth energy from the bottoms of the feet all the way up the body to the crown and release it out the crown if you wish, or you can contain it within the body and just allow the energy to flow up with the inhale and down with the exhale. That's something that you can play with. There's no right or wrong, and it will truly depend on how you're feeling on any given day at any given moment, which is more appropriate for you. I will give you a tip if you are if you're experiencing some kind of a headache or a migraine. Probably best not to release it out the crown as there's already a lot of energy up here already and we need the energy to come down. So if you're feeling a little bit like headache-ish, then I would suggest breathe it up, but then let it come back down. Don't push it out the crown on the exhale. So for this light language channeling, what I'm going to ask you to do today is, as always, tune into the heart space. Remember, all the light language that I channel is very heart-centered. It's a universal light language, so it's going to be available to everyone, no matter who or what they associate with. If you're a starseed and you're associated with Palladians, you'll understand this. Your body, your being will tune in and understand the essence of this channeling. If you are related to the Syrians or the Arcturians or the Lemurians or any of them, really, this is a language that is accessible to every single one because this is truly a universal channeling. I also encourage people, please feel your feet so that you can anchor in this energy, allow this energy to become a part of you. The beautiful thing about the light language that I'm channeling, because it is heart-centered, it is love-based, universal energy, is that it's literally the language of the soul. It's literally going to connect in with your higher aspects, and it's your higher aspects that get to choose how and in what way to use the energy that we're going to offer today. So there could be some messages, there could be some healing, there could be some activation. We're open to it all. I'm just the channel. I'm just helping bring it through. That's all my job is. And then your being gets to be in charge with how to utilize it in the best possible way for you on this day. As always, you can always come back and rewatch this if you feel like you need a little top up or you want perhaps a different experience, because every time you watch this, every time you work with light language and light codes, you can be offered a different experience. Especially with the light language that I channel, because I'm channeling such a huge, broad spectrum light language. We'll get into more of that on another episode. So for now, heart space, feel your feet, and let's just slow the breath a little slower and deeper than usual, entering into a little bit of a more relaxed state. We're going to be building up the energy within and around your being, your physical body, actually. So we'll tune in to the physical body, but we'll also be tuning in to the aura, the edge of the aura, and the space between your body and the edge of your aura. We want all that to get nice and filled up today. Nice inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth as you're ready in your own good time. Nice deep breaths. Each breath is going to fill you up with your energy more than the time before. That's going to be part of your practice, your participation as we channel this light language. You're literally breathing in the energy of this light language to help build you up. Takatuko kapataya. Tatakano katakino sapkiat katakatakano kapa. Sakatakanano katakina sochikatakanando popaya. Popaya papadaya satikatakamosa chikatakana katayasi. Tukakanati yotukatakana daya sotikapatanaty no so. Shikaparana daya satayata tukapatano tukapushikamosapa. Pochakamanate Satugotamata. Bringing your attention to your feet now as we introduce you to this frequency that's coming through with these unique sound patterns. As the energy comes in through your feet, you might notice that it's going to be earth energy, but it's also going to be this energy that's coming in with the light language. We want the combination, and ultimately, this is going to be your energy. Okay? Pakanate, setikana, nakotokapotoko, sachakana, potakapotuko sapata, saitia, sukyakana, takiatana kapata. So this energy is working its way ever so slowly up your legs now, so your feet are all nice and heavy, hopefully. And then we're going to be pulling that energy up, and we're going to be pulling it up to the knees. Feeling the energy right in the core of your bones, all the way through the muscle and fascia, all that soft tissue, all those veins, everything, all the cells and molecules, vibrating and connecting to this energy more and more with each deep breath. So remembering the back of your legs, your calf muscles, remember to tune in to that area as well as the front and the sides. We want to get the whole lower leg. Baishi nano kutokobata. Sukiteke na saichi yasokobana taisa. Takamanaya sokobata. Shukabata. Okay, now we're up to the knee. Patino shukabata grota taisa taitana tikotakabata yukotakabana. Sukiana taisa tokobata. And as, once again, as your body is getting filled up with this energy, it's radiating out into your field. So remember that 3 feet out into space in all directions. It's not only filling you up totally inside, but it's also pushing that energy out naturally. You don't have to do anything, but just know and invite that this is what is happening. So your lower legs now, all the way to your knees, are nice and full, as is your aura. And we're creating a nice edge to your aura so you can perhaps feel the difference where your aura extends, where that extends to, and then what is not part of it. We'll even get to tune into that barrier, which is super, super cool and useful. And by the way, if you don't feel it today, don't feel badly, you haven't done anything wrong. This is something that takes practice. It is a skill. So you can develop it with practice and time. So we're moving up the thigh now. We want to really tune into the thigh bone, to that bone marrow, the center of the femur. Nice and strong energy there. Nice. If you're female, this is a really important thing to tune into. We can really help ourselves out with like anemia, because this is where a lot of our red blood cells are created in the femur bone, because it's the largest bone in the body. So when we want to help our iron levels, we want to spend special attention on our femurs. It's a good support for those blood cells. Tengyutuan the hemoglobin. Sanjika mota pasaya. Tatikano sapajanana. Sokana tietana. And expanding out into the whole upper legs. This is the entire thigh. This is the hamstring. This is those hip flexors and the IT bands and all that good stuff. That whole leg getting filled up now. Really using your breath. Nice big inhales, nice big exhales, filling up the leg. And as these legs fill up, remember, it is expanding out into your aura, to the edge of your aura, approximately 3 feet out into space in all directions. So that's the front of your leg, the sides of your legs, and the backs of your legs. Coming right up into the glutes, into the hips. By Sholaya Takano no Matayasu Takama. Shikina Tikana Kutukabotana Takaso Tukabotikani Yana Yoto. Sokiana Sayatana no Mandai. Pakanikiano Gabata. Okay, we're moving into that lower torso. Increasing the energy of this area. There's lots going on in here. This is the reproductive center. This is your digestive center. Lots happening. So let's make sure we give lots of energy to this, get it nice and strong, built up with your energy and with the earth energy combined here with this light language energy. My shukabata no pa shikabo pa laya da 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 yasatikatiko pa. If it helps you to consider the root and sacral chakras, you may do so, but it is not necessary. Just feel into this space, breathe with this space, and feel the energy building. Moving past the belly button, remembering to include your back back body. It's so easy for us to forget the back body, so we want to make sure that we spend some special attention and time with the back. So don't forget about the low back here. Saneki nagavana sachema tekiano batana sadina nagabada as you move up the body. Shikabotrana dokabasada solayatana. Solayatayana nogabatano takazi chekana potakapa. Each breath, we're inhaling more of this energy, exhaling the energy out into the field, filling you up more and more and more, all directions. Aisakapatana poto sukapataita patakiano noma. So you may feel there's a little bit of a rhythm being established now. It might be feeling a little bit easier to be building up this energy within and around your body. So we want to go with that. We want to go with that rhythm and that cadence. Shikananayatata, allowing this energy to well up in your body. Bashikapotukutamata, don't forget your side and back bodies as you move your way up your whole body. Naishakapata, making your way to your heart space, your back heart. Sokomotai no kapatekano kuposhona. Siti de dia totokabada sa tugopopopoya. Boya shokupo shama. Remembering we're filling out all around us as well as within our being. Yanagabata yesu chikabata. Sukabata yesopa. Wushikabata, nice big breath. Miyakotukabota moshikanaki anokopata kapata yeso la naisa. Paishiatakana. Pana, sujigamanta, sampatatayasa. So let's focus now. The inhale is what's drawing that energy into your whole body, activating everything. And on the exhale, it's getting naturally pushed out into your field so that all these parts of you are getting filled up with your energy. It's making our way to the throat space now. Remember your shoulders, the back, your back in general. We're moving into the neck. So much tension is often held in the neck. So let's allow this energy to come in and help to relax some of these muscles too. Really breathing here, taking a moment to breathe with this whole space. Shinanaya sapata, potkananagopatanaya sachiyananama. If you need to move back down a little bit, closer to your back heart or in between the back of the throat and the back of the heart, you find your space in there that's needing a little extra attention. Bashukubodamasa, and breathe with it and expand from there. Shananakiyanakiyudgodamasa or perhaps it's in the front area. Or somewhere off to the side. It doesn't matter. You use your intuition. You feel your body. Coming into the jaw. A lot of tension in the jaw. So we want to try and relax those jaw muscles. You can even do some like chewing and swallowing and helping. You can even give yourself a little massage there. But don't forget to keep breathing. Nice big breath pulls that energy. Remember, we're still pulling that energy up through the whole body, and each breath is filling you up even more than the time before, and each exhale is filling your energy field more than the time before. Moving up to the top of the head, filling up your whole head now. This is your whole body filled with this energy. Kiono kapasajuna pataya sotaka mandaya so kakranataya tataya sateka takanmantaya sa takanataka satayodu masa shionata bataya sadaito. Inhaling pulls that energy through your whole body, filling you up. Exhaling is pushing it out into your whole field. Your whole field now being full of you. Pashikina sitikada yatako krananaya satenanda yitsupapa. Pakiotoko pata. So just breathe here for a minute, feeling whatever it is you're feeling, nice and full. Just feeling now. And then we'll bring your attention to the edge of your field, about 3 feet out into space. It might be a little bit bigger, might be a little bit smaller, but that's about where it is. And we're just going to feel for the edge. Can you tune in to the edge of your aura? Continue to breathe. Continue to feel your heart space. And feel the edge of your aura. And feel what's inside this space. This is what belongs to you right now. Ushakia no namata isatai takopatai yatakamata pasa. Kianakapatai isatai sukuchikamata isapotikanato katsayataya. Letting this energy be with you. Vishamantayasa. There's nothing more to do but just feel and sense and perceive. Mosha pate kiano kapatana sota takano kapatana si takiano kapataya so takino kapataya sa pakanat go takapata. You can do this yourself with various practices. There's Qigong practices that are designed to fill up your whole being, your aura. There's yoga practices, there's specific breath work practices that are designed for this, chanting. There's many options that you can find. Or perhaps this works perfectly and you want to work with this for a while. It's something that is a practice that we all kind of need to learn how to navigate to be really full of ourselves. From here, we can truly navigate life with a lot more clarity. And with clarity comes ease and often softness. And as we're stronger in who we are, then we attract what belongs to us and less of what doesn't belong to us. And we'll certainly become more clear on what isn't for us, so we make better decisions. Many sachinga mataya satakanaka pataya sachioka pataya sataya hara 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 saha saha saha. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have found this video helpful and useful. And as always, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so that you're notified when we have a new video available for you, which is about every Thursday. Now, if you have a topic suggestion for me, make sure you let me know in the comments below. I do get most of these comments and I do try my best to create these videos for you. So make sure you leave a comment there, or you can always email us at info@lightcodesbylara.com. Remember to check out my books, The Little Book of Light Codes for the Soul. These are very helpful books on our ascension journey. They are light codes that are designed to help us heal and awaken and advance. No matter what stage you're at, these codes can work with you because they grow with you, because they're universal codes and they're topics that they act like little portals to massive topics so that your being can choose what it needs on any given day, which is why you can continue to work with them forever and ever and ever, just like these light language videos. I hope, like I said, you've found this useful, and until next time, I'm wishing you the best, most amazing, wonderful, and fantastic day. All blessings.